Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about...
Haaland! Cross into the... He leaps for it! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Good effort from distance. Well, they've certainly started on the front foot here. Already shots raining in.
No, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour. There they go, hunting again.
Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Messi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Haaland! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Haaland. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Beckham. Piqué gets over and intercepts. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And this is Hullet. And this is Hullet. Rice did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shevchenko getting up there! Goal! Rangers! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Messi. Now it's Haaland.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Well, that looks a decent ball. And a chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they... Shevchenko! Oh, it's come off the upright. No way through there. Rangers have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi. Shevchenko. Oh, that's fabulous. Shevchenko plays it in. Yes! Pomp, panache and passion. This, a man full of it all. And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
A case now of complete control.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Shevchenko. Great vision. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Tries to cross. It should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's been shifted off it. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Shevchenko. And that could well leave a mark.
There will be one.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. And he cuts out the supply. And no, that was never going to make it. And he welcomes it in. Shevchenko picks it up out wide. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Hello attendees,
Rangers absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Rangers, seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Erling Haaland.
So we're off again.
Number 7, Batistuta. Number 22, Messi. Number 16, Rodri.
Van Dijk.
Number 41.
Time and again they are repelled. Shevchenko. Oh, great leap!
Del Piero.
And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. It's a good-looking delivery. He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And this is Hullet. And Hullet! And that's a tidy finish. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Piqué deals with that comfortably. Costa Curta.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That ball looks a good one. He's found a way through. Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bellingham. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. João Neves. It's Bellingham, but he's forced to go back. Vardiol. Looking for the run. And the shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko! A finish right from the top draw! And And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
James. Foden. James. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Messi. Now it's Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's got away. Now can he find... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Rangers have themselves a chance from the spot.
Substitutions taking place.
Donnarumma clearly engaging in mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
That has not gone well. Now it's Hullet. Guardiola. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Del Piero. And this is Neymar. He's shifting through the gears. Shot a goal! Foden! Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Neymar. Foden. That has been slung wide.
First Bandung appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Played back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Pull it. Decent chance! Well taken goal. And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his first. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. This for genuine comfort. Brilliant save from Donnarumma! Oh, what has happened here? Referee has just said play on. Howson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Hullet. Mbappe! Foden.
Rangers have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Crosses it in.
There will be 5 minutes added
It's
time.
safely in the keeper's hands. Five minutes to add. Piqué proves too strong. Can he get it through? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. A lot of space ahead of him. And he was alert. And the shot! And yes, it's there! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
That pass has been well intercepted. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Marcelo. Hernes. He is through here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Bale. Well, that looks a decent ball. Gullit is flagged offside. Great ball if he can get there. Terrific effort against the crossbar. They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
City Sailors finding themselves unexpectedly behind. De Bruyne is having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Guardiola. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. It's a promising position. Pedri. Hernes. Now it's Cantona. Oh, Red, nice interception. Beckham. Now it's Gullit. And this is Dembele. Pedri. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Neymar. Dembele. And this is Dembele. Bullish header! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Rangers are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Towering header! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And here's Hullet. De Bruyne.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Alexander-Arnold. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's shapes to shoot! Pedri.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
And this is Pele! Oh, what a mistake! Pass somewhat off target. Ernest tries to play it through. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Oh, super ball! Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Looking for the run. Leicester gets over and intercepts. And this is Pele! He's in a good position. Pele! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And it's Rijkaard. Ernest is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Pele aims beyond the defence. Piqué. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Dembele. Now it's Neymar. He has found a way through. And this is Bale. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Pedri. De Bruyne. And Marcelo. Ernest is wide and looking to get onto this. That's a shade optimistic. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Marcelo spots it and intercepts. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ernest. Now it's Pele. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Please make sure to
It
watch
is
the
quite a
screen for
game,
information
breathless
bulletin
and
from the
laced with
regional
excitement.
police department.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Rangers leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're off again. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard, and it's Hullet. Knocks it into space. Can he get it through? Neymar's header! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Well, That has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Well, played right into his path. Great chance! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Bale puts them all in. Guardiola. Ernest. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's De Bruyne. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves...
There's the shot! Oh, good finish! Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
After 59 minutes, number 7, Neymar.
So the lead now is 2.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Van der Ven does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Shoots! And it's there! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Gets his head on it! And that's a good finish. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Riot City Sailors may be down, but not out just yet. Pele. De Bruyne providing an outlet on that flank. They get a throw in. Rijkaard. Beckham. And he's gone back. Real chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And they can counter here. Van der Ven does well to get it back. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Guardiola. Pedri. Piqué makes the interception. Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. He's picked his way through. Guardiola defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Hullet clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Hullet. Hullet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Beckham! They want to be quick to recover this.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, that was vital. Now it's Pele. That has ended up in no man's land. And this is Bale. Takes a shot! And he's stuck it away. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And yes, it's him again. So we have movement on both benches. Rangers palpably stronger, better, superior. And here's Owen. Sylvestre gets into a good position.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great vision. Zaire Emery! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Has been indicated.
That has not gone well. Now it's Pele. Now, can they get him away? And the finish! And that's a tidy finish. He hit that like he meant it. Absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So could they be onto something here? Guardiola. And it's Owen. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Rangers.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide, is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition to try to get past you. On the other hand, you're essentially inviting your opponents up the field. It's going to be a fine balancing act between letting your opponents have the ball and looking for opportunities to counter. But it can work really well.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Well, for Pepe, this is the time to get that stern focus in his eyes.
Yes, it's that look that says, I'll win at all costs.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Seedorf attempts a clearance. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. And here's Hullet. Aubameyang. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And this is Hullet. Shot, surely! And that is well cleared. And it's Beckham. Rijkaard. Gabriel getting this one clear. Rangers have reclaimed it. Hakimi getting this one clear. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, there's a probing ball. And this is Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! Goal! Rangers! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
After 17 minutes is number 9, Andrei Shevchenko.
Rangers have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rangers currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Deftly away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Hullet. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Beckham. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! That's a fair try, but just off target. Beckham, the regular corner taker. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Beckham. Cannavaro. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Aubameyang. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Beckham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's De Bruyne. It's a threatening ball. And a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Beckham.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Hullet. And he's got the beating of his man. And that is expertly dealt with. Seedorf. Aubameyang. And it's Aubameyang. De Rossi. Aims beyond the defence. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Marcelo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
There will be
Costa
1 minute added time.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang. De Bruyne. And now the breakaway. And that's been intercepted. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Rangers coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Rangers can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score. So straight into the second half. Rangers leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Messi. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? The message is clear, none shall pass. And that was very necessary. Pass somewhat off target. That's a sharp pass.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And it's with the keeper. Cannavaro. Piqué is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Now Costa Curta. Costa Curta making good progress.
Substitution for Iran. Number 3.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Hullet looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And this is Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And he's quick to get rid.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way, and the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Messi plays it short.
Iran really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Schneider! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Ibrahimovic! And, oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. In towards the back stick. Khan claims it, safe hands. Right, Shevchenko. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pepe. He's a sharp little ball here. That's good play. And this is Hullet. Goes for a shot! Goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
De Bruyne. That's very neat. And it's Beckham. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rangers have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. And the shot, chance for a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Substitution for Iran. Number 10, Messi. Number 20, Seydorf. Coming on the field, number 7, Hazard.
Hullet.
Number 8,
Hazard.
Rijkaard.
Now it's
Substitution
Ibrahimovic.
taking place.
Hazard. And that has left him in a heap. Ganso. Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ganso. Oh, this is a terrific run.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rijkaard. Schneider. And it's Marcelo. Good ball, good take. Caught offside that time. And we're done. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown
How
on
do you
this
look
map.
back on the game then,
Thank you for
Jim?
your
I think we
cooperation.
just saw it.
Rangers do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Rangers with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. And this is Bale. He's had a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Rangers penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Rangers are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Things stop. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. Ronaldinho. Oh, such a clever touch. Beckham. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a pretty loose pass. Passing nice and neat. And he's quick to snatch it back. This looks promising. Shevchenko plays it in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, good! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. And here's Bale. Pull it. And one more try! In he goes again. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. And it's Beckham. Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. And he welcomes it in. And he's managed to get free. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Looking for options for movement. Ronaldinho's delivery. Ronaldinho. Now it's Ronaldinho. Tries to pass it through. And he's intervened well there. Dani Olmo! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Yamal. Dani Olmo. The message is clear. None shall pass. Beckham. Oh, that's a key interception. Alexander-Arnold. Spread to the right. Dani Olmo. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And he's found a way past. And Batistuta!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Defending of the desperate variety. Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Tries a shot! That was probably asking just too much. It's their second corner of the game. Great chance! That has not gone well. Threads one in. Yamal's cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. That is a brilliant interception. Nicely weighted ball. Beckham.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good running with the ball. Shevchenko providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Serginho. Oh, that's well spotted. Ronaldinho. Now it's Shevchenko. Van de Ven. Great vision. And this is Shevchenko. Now the cross. He leaps for it. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Rangers looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 80.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Número 13. Número 15. Vão dar os seus lugares a
Messi. Can he get it through? Yamal in acres of space out wide.
Messi.
Kike attempts a clearance. So, third corner of the game. Looking to play him in. Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Portugal get their fourth corner. Rijkaard gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. It's gone out for a throw-in. And he was quick to react. Knocks it into space. Shevchenko driving forward. And Shevchenko! And that would have been some goal.
Shevchenko clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And this is Shevchenko, and Dijk cuts out the pass. Messi. And Pavlovic, and that's another good win of the ball. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pass somewhat off target. It's come to nothing. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now, can they get him away? He is through here! And it's hoisted clear. Hullet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And this is Hullet. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Played through for the wide man. Oh, that's fabulous. In towards the back stick. Terrific effort! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 16.
Portugal are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Número 18. Número 41.
Beckham. And here's Bale. Bullet! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
There's the header! He's got a goal! And he is just ripping it up! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Caros espectadores, vamos anunciar os vencedores da nossa lotaria de hoje. Confiram o número do vosso bilhete, cujo que vão aparecer no ecrã.
Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Xavi Alonso, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Can he finish? Ronaldinho gets flagged offside. Now it's Saka. Engages and forces him off the ball. Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rodgers. And it's Rashford. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ronaldinho. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Well, that has not gone well. Beckham. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Nothing much to report on so far, each side waiting to make their first move. Rodgers, and he's had it nicked away. Now it's Haaland. No way through. And this is Hullet. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Saka. He's shifting through the gears here. In with the challenge. Ronaldinho.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And the shot! Goal! Rangers! And it's Rangers who take the lead. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Rangers have fired themselves in front.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him all? Takes a shot! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Rangers are... And the finish! And now they can clear their lines. And here's Saka, tries a measured ball, deftly away. Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. No, that's been intercepted. So what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? Gerrard. Shot at goal! Van der Ven getting this one clear. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham. And it's Hullet. Now Cruyff. Now it's Saka. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Costa Curta.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Saliba. Now, what about a counter-attack? Desai. Cruyff running with intent. And smartly reclaim. He's having a hit! Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Gyökeres. Vieira. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Ronaldinho. Shevchenko, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Great ball, and he's in charge, surely! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Good read, needed to be. That's the end of the first 45. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Rangers clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Rangers firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the score. Back on the way then. Cruyff. Now it's Saka. Gullit. And that was too close for comfort.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Cruyff. Rodgers. And it's Xabi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the...
He leaps for it! No, couldn't quite control it.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
Shevchenko finds himself offside. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field is number 8, De Bruyne. Substitution
Defending of
place.
the desperate variety. Well, there's a probing ball, and now the breakaway. No way through there. De Bruyne. Rangers are 2 up early in the second half. Duke pinches it off him. For De Bruyne. Well, that pass isn't the best. Just about up to the hour now. Gerrard. Cross flung it. Terrific effort! Good stop. And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
He's found a way through. Costa Curta can get it clear. Rangers have the chance to go the other way. Rodgers does well to get it back. Rashford. Oh, super ball. And he's there to belt it away. It's a searching pass. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Rangers. Number 99.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 14, Xabi Alonso.
Rangers have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution.
Number 5.
That's an excellent interception.
Substitution.
Rodgers. Rangers do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's a sharp little ball here. Dembele. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cannavaro has given away a free kick. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Piqué with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Hullet. Saliba gets over and intercepts. And here's Gerrard. Saka has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rangers can consider themselves just about safe now. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Now he's got space here. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just eases him off the ball. And this is Dembele. He's got away.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And the shot! There's a player in need of attention here.
Yeah, and the manager's concerned too. Substitution time perhaps, or maybe not, we'll see.
Well, he is going to soldier on by the looks of it. Rangers are looking to go forward now. Knocks it into space. Can he get onto this? Vieira. And it's Cruyff. And here's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Rodgers. Vieira makes it up. And that is that. Rangers can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Well, it's picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
My thanks to Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and
Rangers
energy.
against
This certainly
Barcelona.
matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
That is good strength. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. Camavinga wants to run onto this. Thinks about the shots. Chance for a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Rodgers venturing down the left. Has crossed into the middle. Van der Ven is there and he can get that clear.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's picked his way through. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely aimed pass. Camavinga.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Camavinga. Gullit. Oh, we've seen that early. Used a certain six. And Gullit! Goal! Rangers! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart. And it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So, a breakthrough already.
They want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Batistuta. Gullit looking to pass their way up the pitch. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Towering header! And there's a goal! They are purring, truly purring! Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Rangers are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Rodgers. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Messi considers his options. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. Oh, it's hit the post! He doesn't look too happy with that. And it's Dembele. He's got away. It's a goal kick. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, super ball. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Beckham is offering a wry smile there.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Batistuta. Rodgers is onto this. Haaland! Oh, good finish.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And the shot's on here. Oh, look, takes a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
So it's going to be another corner. Beckham to take it as usual. And that was very necessary. And he was alert to it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the header! And that is well cleared. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho's delivery. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Messi. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Batistuta. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And that's a good finish. Barcelona are back in business. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And this is Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Delivered low. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Now it's Bale. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Aims beyond the defence. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. That's the end of the first 45. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And we are back on the way. And here's Dembele. Ronaldinho getting forward. It's a good-looking delivery. Oh, that's a fine interception. Haaland. Rodgers. Here's Haaland. And this is Batistuta. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a ball! Ronaldinho. Pull it. Now it's Ronaldinho. Good play on the left-hand side here. Impressive jump!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Rijkaard. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. Haaland. And this is Dembele. And he shoots! Goal! Rangers! And he is just ripping it up!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased the...
That could spell trouble. He's had a shot! And no mistake. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a...
Terrific effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Substitution for Rangers, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Coming on to replace him is number 15, Ganso.
Cherki going face-to-face with his great rival. Ganso has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now who's going to be first to this? He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get... Beckham! An individual masterpiece! That is a gem! An absolute gem! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on.
Shoots! He's not got well. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Camavinga did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Ganso. And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's having a pop! That is decidedly lacking.
Costa Curta clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Rangers do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Ganso. Pullet. Messi. And it's Messi. Cherki. And this is Shevchenko. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. And Shevchenko! Oh, no. A quite unbelievable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Substitution for Rangers, number 23.
Rangers can make their change now with a break in play.
Dembele.
Rangers have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Silvestre. Now it's Shevchenko. And now the breakaway. Cherki. And he's managed to get free. And he's in on goal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... Shevchenko! And he's stuck it away. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. No foul, says the referee. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Camavinga. Over to the right flank. Oh, this looks sharp. De Bruyne. 5 minutes to add. Costa Curta. And it's Hullet. De Bruyne can so cleverly bypass the press. Nicely weighted ball. Cafu. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one...